Okay, I am the big no-op here. You know what no-op does in hardware instructions, so I don't do anything. You guys do everything. I just put a tick mark and I get all the glory. Joe mentioned about Sean O'Sullivan, and which I haven't mentioned. Sean O'Sullivan sent an email after that, and then he said Murthy is the mover and the shaker at RPI, which I couldn't disclose this to many people. But so I took all the credit because of all the work you did. So it all depends upon how well you do and so on. And usually I'm very quite honest about it. All the glory I give it back to you. So I don't want to take any credit for the work I didn't do. And sometimes it is wise, because I do not know how many of you knew. In 2003, four students were sued by RIAA. Do you know about this? Recording Industrial Association of America. 4 students were sued. 2 were from RPI, and 1 was my master's student. And he developed a cool software that was used by lots of schools, and his software was written up everywhere, and he was doing that as his master's project. And he was selling it for $50 just as a support. He will support them. He was selling it for maybe $200 just for supporting it. Not the software is for free, but he will do supporting for $200. So someone asked him, he wanted to buy the software for $200, and he came and asked, do you want anything for that? I said, you wrote the software, you should get all the money. And that's what he did. Lo and behold, the people who tried to buy the software are from Recording Industrial Association of America. That's how they caught him, and they sued him. And this time, being honest, helped me out. But I do have to take the flak. I was called to the provost office and everybody, and the worst part of it was that I knew that about he is going to be sued 15 minutes before he was being summoned by this. And so I felt awful about it because I knew, but he didn't know. And then I was teaching at a class, and he rushed to my class, and I said to the class, I have to talk to the student. And he came and talked. I have got my 10 minutes of fame. And then he told, and then I told him that, please be quiet, this is a serious matter, and so on. So some of the things that happened was I was asked by New York Times to give a report. That's nothing. What you will be very happy to know is Rolling Stones called me to talk to me. And I wanted to have that recorded for permanence, that I want nothing. This New York Times calling is nothing. Rolling Stones call, I have to keep that. So I kept it in my voicemail, and I said I wanted to show this to everybody. And lo and behold, one day voicemail crashed and all those things got deleted. Okay, with that, yeah.
And it won't remember any of your stuff.
Okay. Okay, so I think with that prelude, and what I wanted to do is if you say so.
You might need to do @gmail.com.
No, you shouldn't have to.
No.
You shouldn't have to.
Come on, Peter.
If I do not, I hope I had this. So I was in India this winter break for 15 days. I thought I had all the problems with Gmail when I was in India. Let me see whether did I type my name correctly?
No, you need to, yeah.
I did type my name correctly, didn't I?
You have to type in the CAPTCHA and the password?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It would have went through the password had been right that last time.
So 2 wrong guesses. And
Three wrong.
Okay, you have to tell me what the...
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I will do
No, just say okay, got it.
Okay.
I want to steal your
Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Guys, I cannot live. Those of you who do not know me, if you haven't seen an email junkie, you have seen one. Okay, so I'm the one who responds to email immediately. Okay, so the. So, this is my name, and you can send me email anytime, and you can expect a response within an hour. And of late, I have been deciding I should not read email at 2 a.m., but that might even change. Okay? So, Peter and Joe said many good things. So, the one thing that they haven't mentioned is about IRC channel. So, please be in the IRC channel that is maintained by, that is started by a former RCOS alumni who is now a grad student at Cornell, who is going to give a talk next week. Rob Escriva, and he does great things. So please join the chat room, and there are people, former students working there and so on. They work at Apple, and you can ask them any questions. So they're open. Yeah, this is the last one. Is we used to have the problem, laptop open, playing Minecraft and so on. I think we have graduated from that, or Minecraft has become boring. Okay, so first task is please join the group. It's all pretty easy, what Peter said. And if you have difficulty, please let me know. The one thing that we lack this semester is the person who used to maintain observatory is taking a break, but he's willing to help, but he's taking a break. So if those of you are experts in Django, Python, please come and talk to me. I may need a help. So start to prepare your first talk is the introduction of your project and schedule of work. This is where we do a design review, and don't be afraid to talk, and don't feel intimidated. So you can at least be sure that I know nothing. So and more importantly, I write weekly blogs. So if I can write weekly blogs, you should certainly write weekly blogs. Nobody reads my blog. Even then I write. I said, I tell my wife all the time, nobody reads my blog. Why should I write it? No. You write it. That forms your work history. So at least that will be good. And it, in fact, is been quite helpful when I want to write an annual report to Sean. Usually the collection of the weekly blogs help. And the last point is you are an ambassador to open source software at RPI and to the world. So you have to be helpful, and you have to earn a good name. Right now we have been respected very much, and I get emails, calls from former students looking for prospective interns, employers, and so on. And my words are respected right now. So please be helpful. Please maintain the good name the RCOS possesses. So we have given lab space in Lally 102, and our office hours are Sundays from 2 to 3:30 p.m. Usually a few of us will be there. Mostly, certainly I will be there. So that's where I try to catch up work, and you welcome, and I try to maintain some RCOS related work. We need peer mentors and please, if you're already I roped a few of you, and I want mentors. Luckily, we have Joral maintaining the video this time, and I think he's just a sophomore now, so we have 2 more years. But and I have a detailed schedule of your project. It is not that I hate to play the role of a police officer because I'm not good at it. So it is for your own good. Have a schedule and try to maintain it. That's what probably is. It's a good idea to be disciplined, principled, have some principles. And if you're working in groups, please meet with your group and the group members do the work. At least if the group members are not doing the work, tell them why they are not doing the work if they need any help. If nothing else fails, tell the mentors or me, we will try to help. And the final remarks is push your code sooner than later. And in fact, 2 days ago, I wrote a reference letter for somebody at Stanford University who wants to join the entrepreneurship program. So I showed them his GitHub video taken a couple of years, maybe 2 semesters ago, saying how well he commits his code in the GitHub. And that's one of the recommendation letters I gave. So please push your code and good luck with your work. And your hard work is the reason for the success of RCOS. It's not, nothing I do is the reason. It's your work and you get all the credit. Nobody else gets the credit. And yeah, I also do not have anything else to do. I read all your blogs. So in fact, I read most of the blogs, and the amount of information I read is phenomenal. And I used to remember most of these things, but as I progress in my age, I forget something. But I do remember most of the things. So please write the blogs, and at least you will have one reader. Okay. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. If you know where to find me, it's easy. You know, you can. I used to say that if you type in my first name, Google, first hit is mine. If you type my last name, the first hit is mine. And so it's easy to find me. And it is also easy to find the mentors. If the mentors do not respond to your email, go to the chat room. And chat room and hound them. And I'm always in the chat room as MSK Murthy or MSK Murthy 1, depending upon where I am. So good luck, and most of you are submitted the projects to the group. If you haven't, please do so immediately, as early as possible, and I will collect everything by Friday. I have to give it to the chain. I don't want to delay that process. It involves a lot more work. Good luck. So if you have any questions, please feel free. Yeah.
We just submitted our stuff to the group. What's the next step? Should we get the URP form to you by next Friday?
Yeah, URP form by next Friday. Yeah. Get me the URP form before next Friday. Don't wait till the very end, because I have to do the printout and so on. I get confused. So. And another thing, I have great difficulty with murthy@cs.rpi.edu email address. So send me everything to the Gmail address. Otherwise, yesterday the whole day I didn't have any email. When I was in India, I didn't get any email that is forwarded from murthy@cs.rpi.edu. So please, at least till next Friday, send it to my Gmail address so that I will get everything. Next week we'll take care of that. We'll at least get a few more chairs, and so this room is booked. So I don't want to book another room. This means I have to talk to 3 people to get the rooms booked. I will get more chairs. That will be easy.